Hello everyone, it is Veronica. Welcome back to my channel. The video today is actually going to be a first for me. I did my makeup and did a little talk through tutorial on how I achieved this like brown gold smoky eye look. I also discussed, some insecurities that I have about making YouTube videos and why it has been so hard for me to be consistent. There's nothing wrong with having insecurities and talking about your feelings. I think talking it through and being honest makes everything easier, and I already feel better. Thank you in advance for taking the time to watch this video, and here we go. Hello everyone. Obviously, this is my first time I have ever done any kind of makeup content. So you saw my finished product at the beginning of this video, but this is definitely a little weird for me to be doing this. Full transparency, I wore some makeup like mascara, very light makeup, and I didn't wash my face. Okay, so now that I've washed my face, I'm going to moisturize the skin and prep it, and I'm going to be using my Kiehl's eye cream and Benefit True Cream moisturizer. This one is amazing. I love it. I kind of wanted to just make this video because I really enjoy doing makeup, but I'm not a professional in any means, and I don't want to be a beauty channel, but makeup is a passion of mine, so I wanted to incorporate it somehow. Today I'm going to be talking about insecurities, about making YouTube videos specifically, and just like why I've struggled throughout the years. And then I'm also gonna be like doing my makeup as I talk about that, if that makes any sense. Also gotta wet the beauty sponge. I know it takes forever. You gotta get up and go to the sink, but you just gotta do it. All right, so the first thing that I do is my eyebrows, because I just like to start off with the eyebrows and go from there. For my eyelid base, I use this kiehl base. Did I mention, I think I did, how weird this is for me to be doing makeup on camera, because I literally learned how to do makeup by watching people on YouTube, and the fact that I'm doing it is just so strange. I'm using the NYX pomade to do my brows. I always let it use this. The reason I've never made beauty or makeup videos is because I just don't, you'll see, I'm very amateur when it comes to makeup. Just feel so amateur like that it's just prevented me this whole time from like really going for it and making videos, just because I like it and for fun. So fun times. What I do is follow the N of my eyebrow and just kind of draw it out. If you can't see, I'm sorry, I literally don't know what I'm doing, but you just kind of form the brow. Other side is done. I am using the same brush that I used to apply to my eyelid with that kiehl base, and I'm going to cut the lines on my eyebrows and make sure everything looks good. I don't know if anyone really can relate, because YouTube has been a hobby of mine since before it was cool to do. I just got interrupted by a call, so that's cool. But like I said, like I was saying, I was into YouTube before it was cool. Like I was that weird kid. I don't think people thought it was weird, but I was that one kid in high school that did videos. 13 years of just since making a YouTube channel, but of course I haven't been consistent and I definitely dropped off. But that is just because a lot of things, I guess. I did go to college and didn't feel confident enough to make videos in front of my roommates, so that definitely put a halt to everything. So for my first makeup video, and since I'm not going anywhere today, I am just going to be doing a very simple like brown and gold smoky eye look with a winged eyeliner. I am going to be using the more browns and neutrals, and then these two gold pigments, and then I love this white for under the brow. So that is what I'm going to be using today. I'm not going to say the shade names or anything like that. If you have any kind of palette with neutral colors, I feel like you can absolutely do this look. So if you're afraid of doing eyeshadow, just don't be. It's really not that hard. I do like to use a good blending brush when I'm just first starting out. Regardless of what colors you're going to be using, you want to use a good transition color. So just start with a very light and neutral, light brown, tan, nothing crazy. I am going to be going darker, so it is a bit pigmented. So yeah, college. It was a lot. I'm still in LA and I moved here for college. I lived in Northridge for about 5 years. It was a big change, but I did grow up, you know, in the suburbs, on the city, and I wanted to come to LA. I wanted to be here and be a part of the entertainment industry, which luckily I have been able to achieve that goal of mine. But it was a lot moving here. I was in the very early days of YouTube and not a lot of people knew what it was about or thought it was cool. It was just like, oh, okay, you're that girl that makes YouTube videos. I went with a darker shade now in the outer corner. You don't want to bring it all the way in because you want it to kind of like fade from light to dark. Anyways, it's a little bit difficult for me to talk about my insecurities, I guess, because I'm kind of avoiding it, but it's not that deep. I just felt insecure and weird about making videos. And then I developed like severe anxiety and learned what that even meant. I'm putting gold on top of the crease now. It's so funny, I'm talking about such like a serious thing and then just switching back to makeup talk. It's a weird balance, but it's okay, you know? I'm a weird balance. Right now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills black eyeliner. It's awesome. I don't really feel comfortable explaining how to do eyeliner because I really suck at it, but you guys can kind of, I'll try and talk through it. We'll do this together. So I kind of line the entire bottom of my lid. This is the important part. This is where you make the wing. And then now you connect this part to the rest of the eyeliner. I don't know how to explain. Now I'm just gonna clean it up again. That's all you gotta do is clean it up. We are moving on to the face now. I recently got this Milk Hydro Grip primer and absolutely love it. Now that I'm talking about it, it's a bit silly for me to be so insecure about making videos because YouTube is for everyone. It doesn't need to be so professional. I think I just need to not be so worried about what other people think. Let your primer sit for a minute, by the way. You gotta let it get nice and tacky. I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Absolutely love it. And this is where the damp beauty blender comes in handy. You just tap it in, and this takes forever, but you gotta gently tap it in. And that's all you gotta do. And I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is really affordable at any drugstore and I like it. I'm setting it with a powder. I always set my face. It is so oily. Physicians Formula has amazing, amazing blushes. So that's another drugstore. This highlighter is insane. I can't believe people buy and spend so much money on highlighter when there's this. Can you see that? And can you hear the trash man in the background? It's very fitting. We are almost done. Last but not least is lips. I'm actually using an incredibly old Kylie lip pencil. And then the color gloss is Like. That's it. Now my hair is out of the headband and I'm ready to go. Nowhere. I have nowhere to go. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. It's a very simple brown gold smoky eye look with a darker nude gloss. I hope that you learned something today and I'm going to continue doing this, and I appreciate you listening to me talk out my insecurities about making YouTube videos. I think I'm finally moving past all of that and just owning it and being me. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.